So we are going live. Let's see what's up. Hello, hello. For those that are jumping in, surprise. Happy Sunday. I'm trying to see if we're going to go live on IG. This is a new test for me. I've been really trying to get this to work. Can you hear me okay? There we go. We are live on IG as well. Let's see where else we are. Erika girl, happy Sunday. How are you doing, mi amor?
Happy Sunday. I am doing
Yes.
great.
Yes, I love that. I'm so glad you're doing so good. For those on IG, hello. Thank you for it works. It looks like we got 5 people on Instagram. Hi, Patrick. Hi, honey. So nice to have you here. Hi, Sean. Hi, Infinity. So I can see that you guys are watching. Hey, Rick. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Daniela. I know a lot of you guys are around the world. We're running about 5, looks like 6 platforms right now. We're on Erika Cora's page. We're on Transcend with Debbie YouTube. We are on Transcend with Debbie IG and Facebook. So this is going to be fun. I've always wanted to do lives on IG, and I just could never get it to work, Erika. So que lindo que it's working. Hi, Gavi. So nice. Look at Elizabeth from Wales. Jennifer is here. She's saying, hey, Debbie. Hey, Erika. So I know it's 9 or 10 o'clock almost coming up. Sorry for us running a little late. If you guys want to join the comments, the link in my IG, if you go to my tree link, it'll take you straight to my YouTube channel, or it'll take you to our Facebook pages that we're on right now. So if you guys want to participate in the readings, I just felt like let's go live. Let's hold some space. What do you think, Erika?
Yes, let's do this.
Let's do it, right? For those that don't know you, how would you introduce yourself, my love?
I've been on here before, but I'm an intuitive reader. So I mainly work with oracle cards when it comes to giving individuals messages. I am familiar with the tarot cards, but for me, oracle cards seem to work. I am a medium as well, so that's something that I'm getting more comfortable with, right?
Yes.
That is definitely in my scope as well.
Yeah, you really are a great medium. And, you know, I absolutely love how you work. I absolutely love how you hold space. And I think you really mastered love, really do. I mean, you have held space for so many just to bring awareness on love and clarity on love. And I think you have a true gift. And when we're going to share that, we'll probably open up some love cards. We'll do some love readings and whatever you're feeling guided to. I know we're like in the full moon vibe. We're also you know, going through the shifts as well. And for those who know, I am not an astrologist. Hey, babe, so nice to see you here, Lola. I'm so grateful to see you. Lovely to see you too, Patrick. Thank you. And Jennifer, thank you. Lynn, thank you for being here as well. This is like really super cool to manage all the different platforms and to see everybody come together from different parts of the world. So from Ireland, Aubrey is also here. Can you want to say some hellos, Erika, while we get ready to do some readings?
Yes, I see. And it's like going so fast.
I know.
Like, I think it's Daniela. And it doesn't even like give me the whole name, maybe because I'm using my phone too. So I apologize if I put through your name. But oh my God, Debbie, I'm surprised you said that about love, because you made my wheels turn when it came to that. And I'm like, I kind of am, right? But at the same time, I'm still learning. So I wow, that was like a light bulb moment.
Well, you really do, my love. You know, I think a lot of us, you know, we lose love and we go through grief, and then it's like the journey back to love is such a journey, and it's such a difficult one, because it's like to trust love again and to be able to open up our hearts to even feel safe to love. That's a journey. That's hard for some of us. Like, oh no, hold up, I don't like the way this feels. Wait a minute, y'all. You know, like, hold up.
No, and that is so true, because and I'll be very transparent. Currently, I don't fear it, but I'm not running after it, if that makes sense. So,
definitely.
But I've been in those situations where that's all you want, right? You just want your partner. Yeah. Where is he?
Yeah. Calling in the soulmate, calling in the twin flame, or just calling in friends. I'm like, hey, what's up? I know, LOL, so true, right, Danielle? It's so true. I think for those that are maybe, let's say that they're married and they're also in a relationship or they're in a friendship or they're dating, it's like really inviting love to be part of that experience, because sometimes we get busy and our life gets, we're working, we're doing different things. And so sometimes that love to acknowledge, how can I give love? How can I share my love? How can I bring more love into the energy, right? And so we worked with talking about manipulation of energy today. How did you feel about that when we did your wheel spin in class today?
Yes, I think it's that could happen across the board with any topic, right? It's just learning, accepting, and wanting to make a change. Because a lot of times it's just to what we always had. And it's once you open up the mind and you open up your consciousness to different ways of introducing things, you'll be amazed on how it easily falls into your lap.
But that's what Spirit said today. So, we're so used to setting our intentions, and Spirit knows our heart. Because I was like, oh, people are wanting to let go because it's the full moon and they want to bring in. But Spirit came in such a beautiful way where they were just saying, we're doing it for you. We know what you need. And so the energies were moving the structures, and they were attuning us, like releasing and that blessing of abundance and really bringing us forward in that way. Oh, Lord, it was like so profound. Even they used the word today, and I was like, what does that mean? When you're channeling and they're connecting, it's like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And so, to process and unfold the energies, I was in awe of all of it for sure. So yeah, I see D is in here on IG. I see, hey, Vanessa, beautiful earrings. For those who don't follow V, beautiful earrings, I highly recommend her. You guys are going to see her stuff in Target one day. Trust me. Give my girl V, beautiful earrings, a follow. Hey, Sean, thanks for being here. My girl from New York on IG. I am Kathleen Booker, girl. What up? Hey, I love to see all of you guys on Instagram. This is so fun, Erika, that now we can go. We are on Derek Akora's page, which is around the world. We are on Instagram. We're on Facebook and Facebook, YouTube. So this is really, really fun. So hi, Sean. So grateful to be able to hold space with you today. So for you guys on IG, we will bounce back. Erika, you cannot see you guys, so I will give the names where if she feels guided to give a message. And this way you guys can participate. If you want to be in the comments, just like everyone else is on the other side, then follow my YouTube channel, which is the link in the bio, or you can follow me on Derek Akora's page, which is link in the bio, which is click on tree link and it'll take you straight to us. I love that Spirit is saying, Debbie, make a change. And so this is us trying to make a change, just popping in when we can, trying to hold space where we're needed. And that's what it's about, being a service to Spirit and community and doing what we love. So thank you for being here. I know it's Sunday. Let's go. So a girl, I don't know why I just got to ask, girl, what did you do for the full moon? Like any rituals or anything that you're getting ready to like create or do, or like things that you like to set in motion?
It's interesting that you mentioned that, because I used to be like on it, right? Every time something would come up, I'm like, ooh, where's my baby?
Right.
Let me create my moon water. Let me write down, the manifestation that I want to happen. But I feel like now I'm in a place where it's just sitting in the space and then allowing things to flow in regards to what it is that I'm wanting to manifest or what I want to create from this. But yesterday when we were kind of having that conversation, I'm like, you know what? I haven't done moon water for a while. Maybe that's something that I will do this time.
Right. And it's so true. I know I created this bath. I had a friend on TikTok and they were sending me all these different baths and rituals and things to do. I'm like, do I need a ritual? Do I need a limpia? Why are you sending me all these things? Like, what? ¿Pa qué? Me mandas esto? In our mind, everything's a sign. So I'm looking at it like, dang, I need a good goddess bath, right? So I got my wheels going and I'm like, okay, let me go to the store. I'm at the market. So I got a baño ready. So I got Florida water, I got roses, I got bay leaves, I got basils, I got thyme, I got all kinds of herbs that are going to go in there. And it's like already out for full moon. So it's like for the full moon water is out there. So it's attuning to the energies with the intent to release and to bring that extra little love to the auric field, right? And so I'm like, okay, step one, got to clean the bathtub, got to get everything ready. Like it's a whole process and just trying to feel good with the energies, right? And it's like, okay, I'm going to be selling, and I have all my little things. I'll just show you a couple glimpses, but they're so cute. I have a journal that I created, and the journal is self-love, it's gratitude, it's manifestation. And so I have all these little crystals, right? One is rose quartz, one is amethyst, citrine. There's my journal. And so now what I wanted to do with selenite stick, it has a little Palo Santo stick, it has rose quartz, amethyst, and citrine. It's just going to come in a kit where you get to, and I'm going to tune it at the beach and clean it with the water. And I have all these like little blessings and I'm going to like amplify it, right? And as I do that, it's going to be giving you the steps on how to work with the rose quartz, you know, for love, and how to work with citrine for joy and abundance, and how you use that amethyst for the mind. So these crystals that we connect to or that are calling us, there is energy in there, and there's a way to use them if you incorporate them. And it's like clearing the energy field, the selenite, you know, to bring around you, to take away the residues that sits in our earth field. Everything energy is real, it's no doubt. So right, Liz? I'm really stoked. I'm so excited. Let's do some reads, y'all. So I'm just like flowing. I'm just so stoked. I'm excited. Is Calvin at 9? I hope so. If Calvin is at 9, I will be leaving off at 9 on Derek's page. So let's do some readings, which means is that if he is, I'll look at the schedule to see, but if he is, I will be getting off and this is on Derek's page, not on all the other pages. We'll get off in 30 minutes so he can jump in. So with that being said, Erika, where do you feel guided to go?
You know what? It's interesting because Cheyenne, we know Cheyenne, but I was drawn to her when she popped in. So Cheyenne, if you're open, I would love to give you a card.
Yes, girl, go ahead. Cheyenne, love, where are you, love? Pop in here.
It's on YouTube.
And I'm checking with Calvin now to see if he's coming in at 9.
Okay. I think, okay, so the card that came out for Cheyenne is communicate with clarity. So it says, communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. If all humans would communicate with impeccability of the word, all of our relationships would change. There would be no wars, no violence, no misunderstanding. So the message I'm getting for you, Cheyenne, is communicate what it is that you want. Be very clear. If you're unsure, communicate that. Let them know that you need more time to relay the message. So I feel like you're holding back a lot of your words with the fear of hurting someone else. And I feel like let it go. Let it go.
She said exactly what you just said. Definitely trying that with other half more lately. So there you go, girl. Yes, on point.
Yes. So yes, girl. I say speak clearly, because at the end of the day, when your voice is not heard, that's something that you tend to hold on to, and it builds up, and then that's when that explosive, as the card said, the war starts, right? So I think if you're very clear, you communicate, you let people know. And it's not a matter of hurting people's feelings. It's a matter of expressing yours. And that's what I got.
I agree with you. I love that you're saying that, because how often, sometimes when you're intuitive, you just assume they should know. They should know. It's like, you should know my body language, my love language. Like, you should know how I'm feeling. And sometimes when we do that, it's unfair to the other person, because words need to be expressed. Words definitely need to be expressed. And it needs to also be exchanged of energy. When I say this, when I say this, it's because in our mind, we're feeling a certain type of way. And it's important that the other person hear that, to create the flow, that what I'm getting is that affinity symbol, right? And so if I connect to this person, Cheyenne, I know that your other half are connecting there, but grandmother comes in and she's like cleaning up the house. She's someone who would get in there and she would make sure people were express what you say, speak up, because I feel her personality to be very strong. So her presence is strong. Do you feel that, Erika? Like, she's like, boom, I'm here, right? I also know when I feel into her essence too, she would be like, write things down. Like, I feel like she's acknowledging you writing things down though. Like, the full moon is here. You have a little crystal, you put it out, and you've been manifesting, and you've been asking for prayer, because I feel like she's someone who would also pray. She's giving me a symbol of a rosary as well. So either there's something with the rosary as well. I do express myself a lot more specifically, mentioned my perspective versus his perspective. There you go, love. Yeah. And this is important. I think a lot of times, there is this fear of expressing or to be heard or to be seen in a vulnerable way. And your grandmother is like all for it, definitely all for it. You know, as sad as conversations can be or as difficult as they can be, it's important to move the energies. And so as we are in this flow, stay grounded is what I'm hearing as I'm looking at the colors of red. You know, work with color red. There's a lot of power in red. There's a lot of family, money, home. That's the root chakra. So if they're directing me to the energy of you working on this, they're also saying stay grounded with that. His mom was Catholic, not sure about my grandma. Let's see what the rosary part is with her coming in, because there's a lady that's also being acknowledged with the rosary. And I also see the Virgin Mary coming in as well. I also feel there's a shelf here where the door opens. And I feel like if I'm looking outside, there's a little dog. I feel like this little dog, the way they're presenting it to me, is a little bit of a white dog with the little specks of gray. It almost looks like a Shih Tzu kind of is what they're bringing forward, Cheyenne, if you would understand this as well, because that is what's being brought forward in my awareness. And I feel like numbers like 444 are coming in as well. What are you getting, Erika? I can't hear you. There you go.
No. I was looking at her message in regards to what she said. She said his mom was Catholic, not sure about my grandma with the rosary part. What I did get about the grandma, and it reminded me of, and I don't know why. I don't know if she was like very straightforward or not, but the message was like, it was almost in a sense like, Mija, don't let them do it. Like, don't let them walk all over you. Don't let them. It's kind of like giving you that strength and that power. Like, you got this, you know, and don't allow things to happen in that way. But I feel like she's the one that's giving you strength. Like, you got this. You got this.
For sure. And your grandma's had multiple dogs. Okay, there you go. So she's definitely acknowledging this. And you've been seeing Liz, the 444. I love that. It's almost like spirit saying, hello, we're here with all the numbers. And thank you, Kathy, for sharing also. We appreciate that. And so, you know, with difficult times, energy still moves. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if it makes you sad, energy is moving, which is allowing us to create better or more, or that love language that you're wanting, or that energy that you're desiring, the shifts that you're desiring for your children. You've really manifested your thoughts into like school, college, education. What do they want when they're growing up? And I know you're a mom, and it's like you're really in your foundation of your truth. So keep going, my love. That is what I get. So much love to you. There, just put my hand on my heart. And I feel like just hold your heart and give yourself some love, because they are holding you. They're holding you and giving you even more strength for that healing journey that you're on. So I leave you with grandma's love. Your significant other, his mother, obviously came in for just that brief second. And what a way to start it, Erika. Keep going, girl. Go ahead. And I'm just waiting to see it.
So I pulled a card. Oops. Let me go back up. Sorry. I believe it was for Janet.
Janet?
I think it was Janet on Facebook.
Okay, you're on Facebook. Oh, I forget I have it on Facebook too. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if is Janet still here?
Janet, girl, where you at, girl?
So maybe she's not. So I'll pull up another card. Let's go ahead and if she pops up, we'll give her a message. So
she's here. No, she's here.
Oh,
she's here. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the card that I got for her, and let me pull it back out because I threw it in, was the card that came out for her was always do your best. And it said, stay in the present moment. And it says, keep your attention on today and stay in the present moment. This is the beginning of a new understanding and a new dream. With that, I got the clarification card to listen, because I kind of wanted it to get a better understanding, like what exactly that meant. So what I'm getting for her is, I think oftentimes, in a sense, there's a lot of thinking of the future. How am I going to get this? Or how am I going to get there? Like, it's almost like living in the future, because there's goals, dreams, things that are happening that maybe even like, ideas, places, even a career path, like things that you want to get to, you want to have. And so there's like always that thought process of always being in the future, not necessarily in the present. So I feel like this is spirit saying like, okay, let's take a breather. Let's get back into the now. Let's get back into the now because things are changing. I feel like and these are good changes. So I don't know if you're asking for like whether it's relationship, whether it's career, even abundance, if it's like a new way, a new path, you know, like in other words, I'm getting this sensation of like I'm done with this and it's time to move forward. And I don't know if it's like a lifestyle change or what exactly it is, but the feeling that I'm getting is it's great to have goals, it's great to have ambition, but it's also important to stay in the present. You know, what does today look like for you? What is it that you want to do today to make you feel better? Or what is it you want to do today to move you closer to those goals and those dreams that you're trying to accomplish? Because today is going to bring you ideas, and it's going to give you those aha moments like, oh yes, I'm on the right track, yes, I'm doing the right things, I feel at peace because I'm living in today. So take time to enjoy today, whatever that looks like. Whether it's going on a walk, whether it's reading a book, maybe you haven't got your nails done for a while and you go in and get your nails done, because sitting in that chair waiting for them to do it, it brings you in the now, right? Where your brain's not racing about like, you know, how am I going to get that mansion? Because those are my goals, right? I want something big. But it kind of brings you back in a sense.
Yes.
But
She
stay
says
in the
spot on, girl. Spot
yes,
on.
yes.
And you know, when I pull a card for her, I just get the golden, right? The golden crown. So it's like you have really been open. You have studied, you've examined, you really been in reflection and you pause. And I just want to give you like all this spirit connection because I feel like you're like obviously like us, right, Janet? And I feel like your heart beats, you get the close blend. So whether you're in that trance or that connection of spirit world, it's like use that energy to help you manifest, create, inspire with your knowledge, because I feel like you are a teacher. You're someone that can educate others just as much as we're holding space at this moment. I did feel a gentleman that came in while you were speaking earlier. And so I felt a father figure that stepped forward, someone that was like a gentleman that took me to their lungs and they took me to the breathing. And I just feel like he is on top of the world. Like I feel like I'm this guy that's like, hey, what's up? If you would understand this. I know when you're thinking, I hear granddad, dad, yes, spiritual girl. I felt that with you. Like you are definitely spiritual. And I could feel that blend of spirit world around you. And this gentleman just is like helping you step out of your comfort zone, whether this is creating abundance or whether this is creating a new way of working. I feel like you have asked for a shift or you have asked for guidance. And I just feel like this is, yes, do you understand this? I love this, right? And so as I feel into this essence of energy, it's like really, really in that creative flow. But I got art, not only art, but I've got like excitement to create, whether you're redoing your home or you're working with the colors or you're changing the furniture, all of that is art. You know, Erika, it's like we forget that like everything that we do, that what's around us and how we're going to incorporate the energies within our energy field. I feel like either you're in the kitchen right now, like you're having coffee, you're having something to drink, and you're looking at your living room. You're like, okay, what can I do to make a change? And I feel like the reason they're saying this, it's because they are acknowledging you at this moment, Janet, if you would understand that. Like, I'm with you in this exact moment. Or do you feel like also to you either hold on to a necklace or there's something here, like there's an acknowledgement of a necklace, whether this is an essence of love or an essence of a connection here. I feel like I have to also acknowledge a necklace that you every now and then kind of like move to the side. But I know that Erika could tap into this as well. So Erika, what do you get with the dad, granddad energy as well? Like, what do you get for her?
Well, I do want to touch base on when you were talking about because like today, and I was like, ooh, this, no wonder I got that message earlier today. It has to be for her, because when you said it, it kind of brought it to my awareness. But as spiritual beings, we understand the concept of manifestation, right? So we know how it is, right? You change it up. It's not always the same. No one manifests as the same. But
Right.
the extent that I'm getting is and they bring myself to awareness is like sometimes what you manifest doesn't necessarily come out exactly how you want it to come out. It still happens,
Right.
but it's not the same, right? So you have
Right.
this vision of like, for example, and this is a odd example, but for example, and I'll use myself, like, you know, I manifested a different career. Well, I didn't know that it was going to come with me changing 100% where I was at and leaving my current career before that career came in. But it was something that I manifested, and that's how it had to happen, because if it didn't happen that way, I would have never left. So then how am I supposed to get my manifestation?
You are so not wrong. And this is the key when we're cutting cords and we're moving forward. It's like, don't forget to include the people that you want in your life. You know, you're like, peace out, I'm out of here. And then you're like, well, where did that person go? Why are they not in my life? Like, why? What happened? Well, where was your thought process when you create? So you have to be in a really paused place of reflection to say, this is what I want in my life. Because as you create and you're making those changes, for whatever reason, you can diss someone and forget all about that person as you keep going. So include the people that you love. Don't forget to see them. I used to go into like manifestations and I would visualize myself literally doing it. I would be in LA, I would be on a platform, I'd be on the stage and I'm doing the readings and I'm talking and I can see the audience and I'm like, so-and-so is driving me, this person's there, I'm working with this person, I'm working with this person. Everybody's got a job to do. We're all holding space, and this is how my mind works. I'm just saying, like, you really want to give yourself an opportunity to use everything, include everyone, visualize it all. Fill it with all your senses. You're in there, you're creating, and you're doing what you love. But sometimes they aren't supposed to go with us at the moment. Exactly, Julie. But if you don't include them, we'll never know.
Yeah.
I'd be like, remember that one time you said you wanted your business, but we weren't going to say anything to this person, but we're going to do it anyways. Well, that happens. And people just keep going, or, and they forget, or they purposely say, I got to do my own journey now. And so not realizing that they can also let other people go behind, like not intentionally. There's no ill intent. It's just everything is moving and evolving. So yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I'm absolutely love this. This is so good. Okay. Yay. Okay. We're good. As far as we got, Gwen just gave us the go that we are still able to continue strong on Erika Corey's page. So y'all, we ain't going nowhere. So hold on there. IG, I see you, Wella's Kitchen. Better like this 7. Ingrid, girl. Angelina, I see you. I see you. Lash. Is it Lash on Dash by Carrie? Oh, I like that. Eve, Patrick is still going strong. I love it. I see that there are people that are open on IG as well. I'm going to give you some names and then tell me where do you feel guided on these names. Ready, Erika? This is the beauty of not seeing, but we can still read, y'all. This is the beauty of spirit's intelligence. I have Ingrid. Better like this 7. Huela's Kitchen. Kelsey. S. Loretta. Patrick. D. Romero, 805. Who are you guided to read?
The kitchen one.
Huela's Kitchen, girl. We got you. Y'all hold space as we go into Huela's Kitchen on IG. And if you guys want to follow the comments on StreamYard, just click on the link in my tree link. It'll bring you right to us. Always open. Vanessa R. My girl's gonna be famous. We're gonna see her at Target. Watch. She's got some amazing jewelry that she makes with affirmations and stuff. They're super cool. Okay, Huela's Kitchen. Here we go.
Okay, so Huela's Kitchen actually got 3 cards.
Ooh, you gotta like that, girl. You're coming in hot.
Yes, and for some reason I feel like this is a business in the business aspect. Okay, so
right.
The first card that came out, it says take. Okay, it says always do your best. It says take action on your ideas, and it says doing your best means to take action. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there will be no manifestation, no results, and no reward.
Right. She's so cute. She's like the witch. The kitchen witch is here. That means she gets down in the kitchen. Hola, bellas. She is so cute. But that's a hard one, right? This is a hard one where you're talking about, it's like, how many of us get downloads and ideas and all these inspirations, and then we don't do anything with them? This is where we work with the Earth Star Chakra. I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Spotify, but I have a podcast on Spotify, and there is a meditation that I've done, which is the Earth Star Chakra. And that, I'll let you go on more, but it's really grounding that energy and keeping it. It's like a seed, because everything's coming from here, from all the inspiration of energy of spirit world, the different planes, ideas of our guides that we connect to, right? But we have to also anchor that energy into the earth so that it can manifest, be supported, like the little seeds that, that we plant in the earth, and it needs that nourishment, it needs the water, it needs the love, the cariño, right? It needs the cariño so that it can grow, but also have it supported. So tell me, what else do you get for her?
Okay, so that was the first card, and then I'm going to read the 2 cards, and then I'll combine the 3 together. So the next one is, it says, don't make assumption. Speak openly and honestly. It says, when you speak openly and honestly, you won't have to make assumption. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate clearly and clearly, cleanly and clearly, and achieve impeccability with your words. And it's interesting because the 3rd card it's almost the same thing. It's like, don't make assumptions. It says discern the truth. And it says the problem with making assumption is that we believe there are truth. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally, then we react by sending emotional poison with our words.
Oh.
This creates a whole big drama for nothing.
Oh.
So what I'm getting is and I love that she had mentioned that, like, it was like the kitchen witch, right? So she knows how powerful her words can be.
Right.
So kind of combining all of it, I feel like there's some changes that are happening with her business. Like, she's thinking about changing it up a little bit.
Yes.
Maybe it's even adding something new.
Yes.
Kind of revamping it in a way. But I feel like there's a couple of people maybe in the background who are not so much on board. And it's kind of messing with, like, should I move forward? Should I not? Should I do it?
Right.
And I feel like push all that assumption aside, because great things are definitely coming. I feel like the new ideas, the information she's getting about how to move her business forward, how to change it up in a sense. I feel like overall she does a great job, but now it's time to like refresh it, right? Like, maybe the beginning it was like baby steps. Now it's like, you're in it, girl. You're in it. Run.
Yes. Run with it, girl.
Yes. So I feel like during this process, there will be individuals who might not agree with certain things, but she needs to trust herself. If it's something that is coming from her heart and she's like, heck yeah, this is really what I want to do. And there's people kind of like, I don't know, that's kind of tricky. Run with it. Go with it. She knows the right decision. And at the end of the day, it's her business.
Exactly. I agree, Erica. I was getting the same thing. Like, oh, she got the new business. I know she's Well's Kitchen. I don't know if she has a business, but I felt she wanted to create a business. I felt like she wants a new business. She wants to revamp. I feel like a carito, one of those troques, that they go around and they're like, they're selling stuff and they're having their like own little shop off in the corner by the park, by the beach, like, girl, pop-ups, right? Like, I'm definitely giving you a pop-up. And so it's like, if we're popping up here, I'm popping up there. It's like us right here on IG. We're just popping up, right? It's like, who doesn't want a little inspiration of, like, I feel like you bless your food. There's goodness in your food. I feel like a gentleman in spirit is he used to dance. He would be bailando, got a little bit of Latino vibe to him. And I just get the sense that he's like, vamos a bailar. And it's like, we're dancing, we're cooking. And I feel like he would be with you. Oh my God. Yes. I have a creating and I do readings and mediumship. Yes, girl. I love that because that's what I'm getting. This is like I almost even got father, tío, like you got family coming in and they're like, it's like the bongos are going. And I feel like, the whole culture of your, I almost want to say Cubana, like that kind of vibe, that food, right? And you know how they have like the fried bananas? Like, I went to Florida and I remember they have like all the little bananas and the pills and they're frying it and they're making the comida. So there's a culture of a way that you connect and they're making me feel like you get down, like, oh yeah, like, all right. And I feel like those spices, you got some serious hot chile too, because I feel like all of a sudden I'm just seeing the peppers and the chile and all of that coming through. But this is a grandmother. This is a woman that sits there and she watches everything. And when I see her, I feel like she's sitting there. She's admiring the family. And I feel like she's like, Ira, like, this is how hard we work. This is what we got. I feel like she's just saying, don't take life for granted. We must participate. We must get involved. I feel like she would have had a heart issue or a heart condition or something here with the chest and the breathing, and just things were like very tired, fatigue. Bingo. Si sabes eso, your mom, God bless you, mijita, because she's coming in and oh my God, I got the chills. I could feel the full body chills. And she's like, avántate, let's get up, let's move the body, vamos a hacer cosas. No tienes que sentar allí y ver de lejos, tienes que llegar adelante y te voy a ayudar. So she's giving you the fuerza to do things, you know. It's like she's giving you that strength, mi amor, because hay cosas que son difíciles y hay cosas que tú estás haciendo. Well, I don't even know if you speak Spanish, girl, because I'm over here speaking like, I feel like she's just telling me like, you know, things are hard and she understands that, you know, right, Griselda? Yes, ma'am. Yes, she was like your mom. Oh my God, I could feel that. And so as this essence comes through, you know, my grandmother loves some tortillas, and I feel like I'm making some homemade tortillas. I feel like the mantequilla, menudo, like all of this, like the red sauce with the pork in there is what she's showing me in my kitchen. Yes, that was always her in the kitchen. That's right, girl. Okay, there you go. And there's a picture of her in your kitchen, and there's a picture of her. I feel like there's a table there. You got either like these fruits on your table. I feel like she shows me the wooden chair, and I feel like she would sit on the other side. I feel like you have a little counter in the back, and I feel like the kitchen's behind you, and I just get the sense that her essence, her presence, yes, she's like, yes, I absolutely love this. And so, wow. And so I leave you with her essence, I leave you with her love, and she goes, you can do this. So whatever pause that you are in, she is saying, you can do this with love, with strength and courage. That mi sangre y tu sangre son juntos, where my blood runs through you, and we can do this for the family. So whatever you're going through, my love, she is saying, yes, you can do this. So I'm going to leave you with her love, because also, obviously, I can go on and on. And you know what's super cute? I got my rattle today, right? I'm always here. That's what's up. You know, I got my rattle today, but I feel like your family gets down in music. And, you know, as I do this, and I want to be like, you know, they're rattling around you, like, you know, and then you're in your room, and you have your cajon, and you have your things and your tools and the way you work, and you play it out, and you get your way of working with spirit, and you're calling in the spirits, and the door is open, and it's like the sun hits you, and I look down, and there's that golden crown, and it's like, yeah, girl, you're in it. So embody it. Okay. So I leave you with the dance and the music and the joy of spirit world, because you are truly fire. Truly fire. Thank you for letting us. And she has her drum in the kitchen. There you go. Love that. See, so they're dancing with the music, because, you know, that's how I be getting down. There was this like little meme, and the meme was like, how many of us Latinas, or not even Latinas, how many of us clean, and then the thing gets done because the music be popping, and we're like, hey, and we're dancing, and we're getting our groove on, and we're dancing in the kitchen, like cooking, and then we start washing dishes, and they're like, oh, I didn't finish that dish. Oh, there was jamming over here. That's just how I roll sometimes, you know? So God bless. Thank you so much for listening. And again, just how we roll. That's now you got a little insight of Debbie and how I rock it and how I be doing stuff, right? She says, thank you, ladies. She says, love to you. Lots of love to you. God, Gladys Glow, you already know that's what's up. That reminds me of like Water for Chocolate, the movie. Yes, Julie, for real. Like, that's just how, you know, we roll. Like, I just can't help it. Hey, Yvonne, thank you for being here. Hey, Jeremiah, thank you for being here. It is just so fun. Erica, where do you want to go next, my love?
Let's do one more on Instagram, and then we'll go off of the other ones. Okay,
let's see who's here on IG. People come in and out, so let's see who's here. Blessings, mi amor, to you. I have Goddess Glow 1111. I have Which Wear Glitter. I have Corey 4, D Romero 805. Who's still here that wants the reading on Instagram?
Did you say which? Which is the which?
Yes. One? Which wears glitter? Which is wear glitter?
Yes. Let's do that one. Let's keep it witchy for Instagram.
Okay. We're keeping it. I like it hot. Hot, hot. Would you like a reading, Yvonne? Ivani, would you like a reading, baby? Would you like a card? Let's see if she's open to it. Because, you know, people be popping in and out. Mi amor, would you like a reading? I love that too. You know, the healers, kundaderas, you know, the people will say witches. Yeah, she says, sure, she's open. Okay, go ahead, my girl, Erika, go ahead. I love how she rocks it with the cards. She's like,
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it says, always do your best. Take action on your ideas. So she's getting the same thing. Doing your best means to take action. You could have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there will be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. So I feel like, and I feel like it's not a coincidence, right, that we picked right out after the other one. But I feel like the same thing is happening with her, and I feel like it has to do with, and I'm assuming, and obviously I'm assuming, but she's a reader and she does those kind of things, very spiritual. So I feel like it has to do with that. I feel like it's more expanding her spirituality. And I don't mean necessarily her gifts, but how she presents her gifts to the world. I feel like at times she holds back, but this is a sign to not to do that anymore. I feel like it's time. And I feel like she gets ideas about doing things differently or combining different methods to create her own. And I feel like that is extremely important because what she offers, and I'm not 100% sure if she also like creates things, whether
yes.
it's like candles or something like that, or but I feel like that is expanding as well. I feel like it's not necessarily like the community doesn't know of the great work that she creates.
Ooh,
I feel like,
yes.
yeah, I feel like it's a small amount of people that's aware, but I feel like it's time to expand that. I feel like there's a lot of people that could benefit from what she creates, and I feel like she's really good at it. So it's time for sure.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I feel it has to do with her creations, mainly her creations when it comes to spirituality.
Right. I agree. Like I know her, so I don't know all the little things that she does behind the scenes, but I do know that she has magic. She does flow. She's actually a guest speaker that's going to be on our in-person event September 14th. She's going to lead us in the affirmations and those spells of affirmations of goodness and sweetness and yoga. And so she is also in the paranormal world. So she's stepping into a different part of her, of how, you know, spirit is having her whole space. And so I love that you say that for her because I know that she embodies like a lot of goodness. And I know that she's like, her hand is in creative flow. I feel like as I look at her, her thinking, like her wheels are going like, ooh, you know, but I pulled cards and I was pulling cards from my love deck here. So I got my love cards out for you, babe. And I got first off, soulmate. So when you talked about like action is required, right? I got soulmate, I got chemistry. There's chemistry there. Try not to control the situation. And there's a reconciliation coming, which means is that things are going to start moving. Whoever that was out of your life that's you're trying to come back. Like I just see there's a reconciliation coming in. The last 7 months, they're making me feel there was a shift or a change, and it was unfortunate that left you a little bit a certain way. And they're saying you started calling them in, and so trust the process. Let people help you because I feel like they also have their way of working with magic, and then I get to bring the energy back. And that's the reconciliation. So there's a lot of people praying and helping to create your manifestation. So there's nothing wrong happening. I just say, let all the goodness unfold. I feel like you're so excited. I feel like, yes, this is what you asked for. And it's going into full moon. So it's kind of giving you clarity where the energy is sitting is what I'm getting for you. If you would understand this. And I just want to give you peace. I don't know why, but I just want to give you peace. I want to give you love. I want to give you excitement. I want to give you abundance, and I want to give you joy. Like there is a lot of prosperity coming in. Something you started in March is starting to unfold for you. So there's this business plan, whether this is, and I know you have witches wear glitter, right? So they're telling me here that either you created some type of brand, whether it's clothing or some type of like clothes that inspiring clothes, right? I feel like this is something that came to you as an idea in March, and I say go for it. So I want to give you inspiration to create business. Go ahead. What was that, Erika?
What's interesting is I don't know why, but you know how like Bath and Body Works, they have the spray and it's glitter in it. I feel like she's creating like some kind of like, it's like a love spell, and it's the spray and it has glitter. I don't know.
You're not wrong. No, no,
Something
no.
like that.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong because I know that she does have that. You're not wrong.
Cool. That's really cool.
Yes, so you're absolutely 100% on the sprays because I know her and I know there's, and I don't want to give too much of it because it's her creation, but you're absolutely wrong, right? And you're absolutely 100% correct when it comes to the glitter. And I actually bought one of her sprays before, and they are absolutely amazing. And it was like for the hair, but I used it for, it had witch hazel in it, and there's like a different ingredients that kind of cleans the aura spray. So you're gonna absolutely, when you come to the event on September, girl, you're just gonna leave with so much stuff. Trust me. She has all her crystals and all her things, and so not only you're gonna love it. So thank you, Yvonne, for being here. We leave you with love and gentleness and like, girl, abundance. Lots of abundance in your creation. It's your time,
like,
right?
Blow up. It's gonna blow up because I just see like, oh my God, everybody has to have it, and it's something that the humans do, but the spiritual world needs. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
She said I froze on the Instagram part. Well, girl, go back to rehit because we're saying you're blowing up, girl. You're blowing up. Hey, Root to Crown. Everybody follow my friend. So follow Witch Wear Glitter. Follow Root to Crown 369. He does the codes every day, like the quantum code healing. Absolutely adore his work. I'm trying to get him on my podcast, and I'm just waiting for the perfect time for us to like network to share his knowledge and love. So can't wait to have you on. Thank you, Witch Wear Glitter. And I'll try to find the replay or try to go to YouTube to hit the replay to hear your whole message because it was really fire. Hey, Amy Jo Tomlin, thank you so much for being here. Jennifer, thank you for being here. McCormick, let's go back now to the StreamYard, y'all. Let's go back. Thank you so much, Goddess. She says, woo. And you're going to meet Erika. She's coming. She's bringing Hero all the way from Arizona. Love it. So Erika is bringing David, our friend Hero, who's going to hold space for us in ceremony and prayer. It's going to be a day of like fire. I can't wait. Barbecue, bonfires, prayer, meditation. Oh my God. I'm just like, I'm so stoked for all of it. You don't even know. It's not even here, and I'm speaking it into existence. Like, I can't wait for this to finish. I can't wait for this to happen. So, yes, we love Hero. Absolutely adore Hero. He's such a kind soul. Everyone in the panel is such a kind soul. So, I'm trying to get Erika to put a booth. I'm trying so hard. I've been pushing her from Spirit World because she creates these belly beads that go around the belly, right? And then you also have it where they're around the arm. I'm like, Ira, I need that in my life. So whether I'm pushing her. I'm pushing her. Okay, let's go, baby. Where do you want to go next?
Okay, so let's see. Let's do Amanda
Thompson, please. I love when she does that.
Yeah. Oh, that one flipped. So we're going to go with that one. Okay. Okay, so it says cultivate faith. Be impeccable with your words. So it says to have great faith is to have great power because your intent, your will is undivided when your word isn't dissipated by doubt. The power of your word becomes even stronger. So the message that I'm getting with that is and I obviously I don't know what you're going through right now, but I feel like your faith is being a little bit challenged, and I feel like whatever scenario you're going through, it's kind of like, you know, and I'm getting this sense of like why me, why me, why right now, why is this happening? But I feel like, and that's where your words are very important because it's not happening. Nothing is happening at you. It's happening to move you forward. I feel like there's some changes coming in, maybe some changes that you weren't necessarily prepared for, but I feel it's the universe saying, it's time for things to start falling into place. It's time for you to start getting the things that you want. It's time for you to to release what felt so comfortable, right? And that's usually what happens when the universe starts rocking your world. You go through that little bit of stage, like, what's happening? I don't know what to do. Why is this happening to me? Like, why, why I don't deserve this kind of thing, right? But I think we have to view it in a different perspective. We have to, and believe me, these are lessons that I've learned, and they weren't easy. So I give you a bunch of love and healing for sure. But I know, and I feel it in my gut. I feel it in my heart that you're strong enough to handle these things, and there's a reason. And what's coming, it's going to be worth it. You're going to look back at these moments and you're going to realize, like, well, you know what, that wasn't that hard. Once I understood, once I accepted, and I understood it's not happening to me, it's happening for me, things started to flow a lot easier. So if you're trying to hold on a little bit too tight with that, in a sense, the tarot card, right, letting the tower fall, how people say, if you're trying to hold on a little bit tight, it's like, release it, it's okay, everything will be okay. Things are happening because better things are coming. You just have to allow it to flow. Don't stop the water, let the water flow.
She's not feeling that strong right now. So all our healers right now, let's ask if we can just allow Spirit to send a little gentle thought of healing. For those that are open to the energy, we're going to ask Spirit to attune us to the healing energy of Spirit World. For Amanda, for anyone that's open, right? So we're just going to ask Spirit to come closer. And I feel like, if we do that, how do we welcome healing into our life? How do we welcome the energy and the frequency to come closer? Welcome your healers. Welcome your team of Spirit. Welcome your energy of them, whether it's a mother, a father, or just a healer from Spirit World, an angel. Are you working with the Ascended Masters, the celestial beings? Who are you connecting to that brings you that deeper connection and that deeper healing, right? And so we're letting,
It's cutting in and out. Yeah.
close.
Oh, she stepped out. She'll be right back. Yes, it's cutting out. Spirit glitches. Yes, that is so true, and I feel like it's because the energy that's needed right now is it's very strong, right? It's very strong, and just know that you're not on this journey alone. That there are people here that can support you and help you, especially if it's something that you're needing just to get through it a little bit easier. Let's see, she's back. Are you good? I think you're on mute.
The internet went down, girl. The power of Spirit was taking us.
Yes.
That is the power of the energy that you guys all came in with, because I was bringing forward the healing, for our minds, our body, and our spirit. So thank you, Erika, for bringing that back. So Amanda, what I was holding space was for energy, for frequency, from spirit. So that how do you invite them, right? Saint Germain, how are you inviting the prophet Elizabeth to come closer? She's a spirit. She created and held space for that energy, the masculine, the feminine energy to come in to transmute and to change. And we're going into this time of full moon and the shifts and getting ready for the retrogrades and getting ready for the energies. We are all affected in that way when it comes to the planets and the cosmos and the constellations of how do they affect you? How does the energy affect you? And so let the energy come closer as it purges what needs to go, as the structures are rewired and recreated. Work with the color silver to strengthen that cord between earth and heaven and spirit world and all the realms. Work with colors in the way that ignites your light. So I leave you with God's Spirit's love. And I'm so sorry, honey, that you're going through so much, but transformation is what you're in. And transformation is tough. It is hard. And we do it all the time. Who do you work with, Patrick? I see Patrick following on Facebook. So I have people on my personal page also watching that you don't see, Erika. And so on my personal page right now, I saw, Tilsa was in here, Patrick was in here, Michael was in here. Thank you that you see me. Melissa was in here. Thank you, Melissa. And so I know people were following on my other page as well. So I definitely leave you with their love. I'm going to go into a mediumship reading really quickly here. It is very tough. Thank you for the love. You welcome, Steph. It is tough, and especially when we talk about it collectively. Oh my God, the retrograde is coming, or oh my God, we're going into a full moon. That energy, based on whoever is saying it, can also create a little bit of a fear, a little bit of like worry. And I think it's important to just honor your emotions where they're at. The full moon heightens our emotions. So if you're sad, it's going to feel sad. It could feel that it's coming to the surface. It can amplify the joy. It has the moon does have an effect. So this is where we have to be kinder to ourselves, more loving to ourselves, and more gentler with ourselves. Okay, go ahead, Erika.
And I think that's important that you said that, because sometimes social media creates that fear, right? But if we understand what's happening to us is because it's what we need. So like the moon affects someone a certain way and another person differently, it's because that's what's exactly needed in order to move the energy forward. And then
Right.
earlier you had mentioned, like, what are you doing for this, the new full moon that's coming in or whatever. But interesting, I am cleaning. I am
Right. Me too.
cleaning. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I've actually got rid of some clothes. I got rid of some things that I used to have for my display. And so I'm giving, like, donating, right? I'm donating. I'm definitely donating. And so follow your spirit. Your spirit knows what to do. Take your time, put the music on, bring in the joy and the laughter. We are in summer, and that comes with the sun, and that comes with spending time outside. And how can you be in nature? How can you invite the energies to be part of your life? Really, how do you invite the energies to experience them for yourselves? Right? Is it being with the trees? Is it acknowledging the leaves and the lavenders and the flowers? Like, I was doing a church demonstration. Was it Friday, Erika? And Spirit really came in with some words of inspiration of, like, we really do say take time to smell the flowers. But what does that really mean? Like, are you looking at the colors? What flowers catch your attention as the weeds or the trees or the leaves move? Everything, when it comes to the flowers are also symbolic to the stars. There's also a connection to the stars. And so how are you incorporating the stars in your energy? How are you incorporating the life of everything that exists? There's energy in all of that if you welcome it. There's energy in so much of it. I know we can go on and on and on about it, but there's more than just taking time to smell the flowers that come with that. And so sitting with that and reflecting with it and how that energy wants to work with you, allow that to happen. I want to go into a mediumship reading here. So Erika, I'm going to test you here. Put your cards down.
Well, I have these cards and they're called angel wishes. So I'll use that to guide me and see what happens.
Okay, sounds good. So I know I'm on 3 different pages here. So I know that I'm going to be on Derek's page. I know I'm on my personal page. I know I'm also on YouTube. So if you guys could understand and you want to participate on IG, click on my tree link and it'll take you to my YouTube channel, or it'll take you to Derek Akora's page so I can see your comments. If you're on my personal group page, like Debbie Facebook, I can see you only through my messenger, not through the computer. So I want you to be aware of how I'm seeing you, so that I don't want you to think that I'm missing you, right? So what this means is that if you're on Derek's page, I see you. If you're on YouTube, I see you. If you're on my Facebook page, I see you on my phone. If you're on IG, I see you on the side comment, but you can't comment where everybody can see it. So I want you to understand, if you want to participate, click on the link, okay? And so with that being said, I know immediately to my awareness that I have a man here. And so I want all of you guys to listen. I'm not going direct. I see you too, Christy. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. And I feel like this gentleman, he's, my spine is hurting me. So I know I would have had some issues here with my spine. I know I'm older. I know that I'm in my 70s, around my 80s, almost 80s. I feel 70s. I do feel there's a connection to the name Edward. I do also feel there's a connection also to the name, I wanted to almost say Samantha. I also know with this person making me feel like I would have needed surgery or some type of procedure around the chest or the heart area. I feel like I either went to a bypass surgery, and I feel like this person is making me feel like it was my heart is the feeling that I get. I know that I'm hearing someone in here saying granddad, dad is what I'm hearing. So I'm going to pause for a second. Jennifer, I know I said I wasn't going to go direct, but Jennifer McCormick, I kind of feel like you understand some of this. So who else may understand this? Soulful Night. Hey, ladies. Oh, my God. That's for me. My nanny. Edward is my dad. Samantha is my aunt. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, chills. Ooh, I got chills. Okay. So, and this gentleman here, as he comes to my awareness, could be my granddad. He had bone cancer. Okay. So, Soulful Sight understood everything. So, let me give a second here for the more of the evidence to come forward. Okay. So, Soulful Sonia is her name, Sonia. As I got chills with this, I feel like lots of movement happening for you, but I also wanted to acknowledge a mother. So I feel like if mother's being acknowledged, there's a living woman that's mother that I'm having to acknowledge, if you would understand this as well. Would you understand that there is something here about moving, there's changes happening that they're having me acknowledge, Sonia. And you just popped over from IG. So this is insane how you just literally came into the comments. Yes. Okay. So I know that this gentleman, this granddad dad is making me feel like I'm here. I'm holding space. I got you. I know that you work with your ancestors. I know you're like us because I know you. But I feel like the writing. And I feel like as I cough, this is his cough. And I feel very sick, like I'm just coughing. I feel my chest is in discomfort. So I know that I would sit there and I would hold on to this, and you would check in and be like, are you okay? And I feel like this concern. I feel like this granddad would put his tissues and stuff on the side of the couch. I feel like the remote control. So I know this gentleman is making me feel like I'm looking for the remote. I'm looking for things. So I feel also too in my mind, I was also a little bit affected, if you would understand this. Sonia is where I'm working with on this. And I just feel like I see everything now. I can see what you guys were telling me. So I feel, Sonia, there was a conversation of spirit world with this gentleman because he's saying, I see, if you would understand that. That's okay. I'm with Sonia here, Jennifer. Thank you. You were also acknowledged, Jennifer, when I was reading. So I am with Sonia here. And I feel like the rush to get him to the doctors or the rush to get him to the appointments is what he's speaking of. And I feel like either like medical card, he's showing me a bracelet as well. I feel like I'm looking at a bracelet. And so I know either like diabetes, sugar, like medicines, what he could have and what he couldn't have. He almost makes me feel like there was something with the dye. You know, when they're doing the dye and they're putting it into a reaction or like concern with the dye is what the sense that he's giving me here. Sonia, would you understand this impression that's being brought forward to me? Is that when they do like the medicine, the nuclear medicine, and they put in that is making me feel like he had to experience this, if you would understand this, Sonia? You're connecting with his higher self. He is here now. Okay. So he's still living. So this is something that's happening now. Yes. So this is something you're going through with your mom and your granddad at this moment. That's okay. This is the intelligence of spirit. Okay, I'm so sorry that you're going through so much. And so I love watching you. Thank you, Kirsty, your father. This is your dad. And I feel like I have to acknowledge mom because he's acknowledging your mom as well. And so the intelligence of spirit, you know, it's like wanting him to express himself. But I do know that there was a woman in spirit that's also stepping forward as well. I also know that there's a woman in spirit that I'm connecting to. I appreciate you, Sonia. No worries, baby. This is what we're doing. We're holding space for this to come through. So healing is coming in for his feet. And I know that they're coming in for his feet and his ankles. And energy is coming to the chest and to the heart. And I know energy is also coming to his neck and to his throat because he's unable to speak or express himself in some manner. And so I know as spirit comes closer, I definitely feel that there's moving of energy. So I know that you've been praying, you've been helping and holding space, but you've actually asked for this type of healing, if you would understand this, Sonia. I feel like you had a conversation with God and spirit about 2 or 3 days ago, and they're just giving you this reassurance that all is well. And I feel like your dad's needing to move the body to get up. And I feel like spirit is helping him. So there's this feeling of getting up and moving and walking. As I get a little pressure to my right eye with his energy here, as well as the sense his mother and him are the heart issues. His father had the memory issues. Thank you. So I know that I'm connecting to your granddad acknowledgement of your mother. And so in spirit is granddad acknowledging your dad. And I know that your father's been acknowledged, your aunt was acknowledged, and your mother was acknowledged, and grandmother's acknowledged. So we're working with 4 multiple energies here that are coming in to say, we got you. We know that you're an author because I know you, that you've been writing and you've been working with children. And I feel like, the children that are either autistic or that are going through changes here. And I feel this book, can you please put your book, because I want you to put your book down in the comments so that people can understand the work that you're doing for spirit, because this is not just a personal book that you wrote. This is for others and for the community. As I can see that it needs to reach bigger crowd, it needs to reach a bigger audience. And I feel that it's like you're trying to figure out how to get the next step to expand. And so this is the information that I'm getting here at this moment, Sonia, if you would understand this. I know Erika also is chiming in here. So Erika, go ahead, love.
It's interesting because I pulled cards, right? And they didn't really make sense. And then once you brought in all the evidence, I'm like, holy moly, it's like connected. So the card that I got, it says, your family needs you right now. Call upon your angels to give you strength. So is there something that's happening within the family dynamic and the angels are needed to be called in? It says, love's going to get you through this. So I think it's that big heart, right? The big heart. So just knowing that that's what's going to get you through it. And then it said, do not be afraid to follow your dreams. So I don't know if, and you had mentioned the books. I don't know if she's been holding back, not necessarily advertising or putting it out there, but it's time to move forward. And then the last one is your children are the greatest gift of all. They teach you more than you teach them. Mm-hmm. And then you had talked about working with kids with autism, and those children are very spiritual. So she's learned a lot from that. So it's just a reminder that what she's learned and what she experienced, or I'm assuming the book's something about that it's true. Like it's all connected. So that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. You're such a gift to humanity, and they want you to see that growth. And I feel her getting a bit emotional. So I want to just leave you with spirit's love, my love. I want to leave you with spirit's love. I'm so in the process of healing deep emotional trauma. All 3 of my kids are gifted as well. Yeah, I felt the emotions and I could feel that happening with her. So we're leaving you with a little upliftment, and we're leaving you with spirit's love. And so this is the intelligence. I knew you were crying. I knew it. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. So we're going to leave you with spirit's love, and just know that they're uplifting you in many ways here. And so just take care of yourself. And so with your business, just keep putting yourself out there in a way that feels right for you. Okay. God bless you. We'll have to bring you on my show, love. We'll have to bring you in here for guests. I am going down to two times a week now instead of every week. So I'll be going live on the first Wednesday and the third Wednesday of the month until I'm taking a little break as I start to travel more. So I got a lot of more in-person stuff. But when I can pop in this way, I definitely promise I will. So thank you for sending Sonia love, y'all. Send her some white hearts for those that are in here. Let's all send her some hearts and upliftment so that she can continue to get the love from all of us. So thank you for the new follows. Thank you for that. I'm ready whenever you want, Mama. You got it, love. Definitely, for sure. So thank you guys for sending her hearts. Hey, Mike, thanks for being here. Do you want to just see if you can go without going direct to see what spirit comes in for you, Erika? Do you guys see her face? She's like,
I'm like, no.
No,
not
girl. Come on, girl. You can do it.
Oh, no.
Okay, let me do this. Let me bring somebody in, and then I'll let you jump in. Let's see if somebody comes in, and then you can follow the lead. How about that?
Okay, let's try it.
Oh, my God. Okay. Can you tell? Hi, yeah, Tracy Han. Can you tell I'm trying to push her out of her comfort zone? You got this, girl. You got this. Thank you, everybody, for sending her hearts. Hi, Heather, love. And Heather Foley, I haven't seen you in some time. You've been on my mind, girl. You've been on my mind. I already know Heather. I know that her father's in spirit. I read her before, but I feel him coming through. I could feel my back hurting with him. I feel like you walk with him to the stores. Like, he's this big dude. I don't know if he went to Target today, but I have to acknowledge popcorn at Target, the big drinks at Target. Like, I could feel you, Heather, and your father would go places. I feel like I'm at Macy's. I'm at the market. did. Like, I feel like I'm at the mall. And so I feel like you guys like either did all this stuff because he's acknowledging this. If you would understand this, Heather, she's on IG. So Heather, I know you're on IG, but I just feel like butterflies are a way that he comes through. I know that when it's hot, like he gets me this handkerchief and he's like, he has it wrapped up and he like wipes himself down. Yes, yes, yes. She understands this most definitely. And so he's just saying like, I'm with you, right? I feel like I'm with you. I feel like he would have to hold onto the shopping cart to hold him up. I feel like when he comes in, he's just like smiling. I feel like the month of November and December are very significant. I feel like you looked at your cell phone recently and you're just looking at pictures of him and you. And I know that you jumped in here because you wanted a message. They're saying you really wanted him to come through, that you miss him and you're thinking of your children and family. And I just feel like bringing healing to the family. And I just feel like either videos and movies, you're just looking at clips over and over again. So I feel like he's acknowledging this, like you've been in a moment of like sitting still in your room. There's a couch or something, a chair that you're sitting down. And I feel like he did that. I feel like he's in this couch. His birthday. Oh, honey, yes, his birthday and your sister's birthday. Yeah. So he is acknowledging that he's here. And I feel like as he's sitting in this room, and I feel like he would put his shoes on, there's like a little closet next to him. I felt he had his like really nice, like, you know, Ben Davis. Remember back in the day, the Ben Davis shirts where they would iron him with the little monkey. And I feel like he either had that. And I feel like, look at Liz is saying, Erika, go, Erika, go. Where do you go, girl? Do you guys see her eyes? She's like, okay, girl, what do you want to add for her, to her? What do you get?
So the feeling that I'm getting that is that he was very hands-on, and I don't know why they're showing me like and I remember holding my dad's hand, right, and they were sometimes a little bit rough because, you know, he was very good with his hands as far as like building or like wasn't afraid to like get dirty in a sense. But it's the sense that I'm feeling, and I'm feeling that that sensation of like, I need that protection again. Like, I just want him to hold me one last time because I need that protection. So I feel like that's what he's doing. He's like, I got you. I'm holding you. I'm there for you. Like, you need me, I'm there. But I feel the sense of like protection. Like, that was my protector, you know? But the hands are so significant because I see it like a little girl's hand in his hand. And it's almost like when he used to hold your hand when you were little, it just felt so like, wow, they're so big. Like, his hands are so big. It was like overwhelming because it was just a small moment, but that's what it keep replaying in my head. Like, I got you. I'm still here. I'm still protecting you. I'm still around you, kind of feeling.
She said yes. She said yes.
Yeah.
Yes, most definitely. Oh my God. Great job, Erika. And you know, it's like, when we lose someone, it's so hard to come out of grief. You know, it really is. And it's like, you and I are very much in our healing journey, you know, and so I know that, you know, when days like this come, it's like take baby steps and you know that he's with you. He's making me feel like something happened very fast and you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. He's making me feel like there was a fall involved or there was something here with the injury to the head or something with the head, like dizzy or lightheaded. And I feel like, you know, sugar dropping. And I don't know if it, this is the sense he's giving me, Heather, if you would understand this. And I just feel like, yes, grief is so hard. Yes, yes, yes. You understand this. Okay. And I feel like he's just like pushing you, whether this is with work or pushing you to talk to your, you know, connected family or siblings. And I just feel like wanting to pick up the phone. And I know like 333 either. And I was asking him for a phone number, but I feel like, and this has been so really cool how Spirit has been holding in, but I don't know if there's a number of a 483 or a 483 and a 11 number or 112, because this is the number that he's giving me. Like, I want to pick up the phone and just call Spirit, right? So I feel like there's something with that kind of a number in there, if you would understand this, because this is the numbers that he's giving me. And I just feel like that call to heaven, that connection to heaven. And you know what's funny? But instead of a phone call, he's giving me a pager. Like, you remember back in the days, the pager, he's like, you know, hello, it's me. I feel like your phone must have some connection to your dad because he's like, hello, hello. So I feel like either call his phone or you're like listening to his like voicemail, because I feel like, you know, how many times did we go to messages to hear their voice, right? So I feel like you're hearing his voice. Like, oh, I remember that. See, you do. Oh God, that's so cool. That's cool that he's giving me those numbers. Like, I would not have known that, you know, like that's really cool. But I feel like you're also looking or calling the phone to hear his voice, because that's important, because I feel like I'm listening to the voice. His phone number is on my phone. There you go. There you go, girl. Wow. So I felt that. I'm like, you're looking at his number, you're looking at his pictures, but I feel like you're hearing his voice. I feel a recording and holding the baby, and the baby's in the air, and I feel like I'm just holding him. So I know there's memories that are coming through, and I know that it's just love. So he's showering you with love. He's bringing in peace of the mind, the body, and the spirit. And he says, go with love. Love wins. So it's, so I leave you with that, honey. Hey, Christopher. Sure
I just
miss him. Go ahead, honey. Go for
what
it.
I wanted to add was the whole time that he was here, like I swear, I felt like somebody was like, "Smile, girl, smile!" Like, so he is watching you with a smile on his face. He is so proud. And then when you had mentioned the pager, all I kept on saying was 143, 143. So 143 is I love you, I love you.
Right.
So he's like definitely sending his love your way. And then I pulled a couple of cards too, and I don't know if it's like something you've been asking an answer for. But the messages that came in through the cards is saying is the answer is within you. Like, stop
Ooh.
searching in other directions because you have the answer. You have the key. Trust the answer that you're getting, because the answer you're getting is the right answer.
Right. I also feel she went to the cemetery and left some flowers for the birthday. So he's thanking you for the flowers. I feel the birthday balloon. I don't know if you let a balloon go and you wrote, I love you, because I see a balloon going and it's like a balloon ascending. So I just say thank you so much for that. Thank you also for Love, Peace, and Divine for following the channel for my YouTube. Thank you, Christopher, for your kind words. Shout out to your father, because his energy and strength is just so powerful. Erika, great job today. Thank you for those who followed on Derek Acor's page. Thank you for those that are following on Instagram, for being patient with us as we're working with the new technology. I'm so glad I finally was able to get this to work. It's been I'm not a very tech savvy person, but I thought, let's do it. Let's try, right? And so with the new energies of full moon, I say, may your abundance overflow, the love overflow, and that every part of your being receives the exact energies that your spirit needs to move forward. So I thank you. And Erika, what would you like to say to everybody here?
I just want to thank everybody for allowing me to be a service. I think I love that, and I know it's not easy just to allow anybody to pull cards and raise. You have to have that feeling, that trust. So I appreciate that. So thank you, guys.
Amen to that. Thank you for letting us be a service to spirit, to the community. And thank you guys all for holding space. Take care. Much love. God bless. Bye.